What's going on, fam? You all already know what this is. This your main man, KC for L, King Self for Life Wrestling Takes. Y'all ain't heard from me since yesterday. I was on my guys' podcast. Shout out to the Cleveland Meat Cast. That's Joe. That's Cleve. That's Tom Patans. That's my guy. I just met my man Alex. That's Stunner Jones. All them cats. Salute to y'all brothers for having me on your show. We talked about WrestleMania. Everything I pretty much said on there, I'm gonna pretty much say up on here. For a go-home show, a go-home week, pro wrestling as a whole, ladies and gentlemen, has been kind of flat. Raw wasn't even a go-home show. The real go-home show happened a week ago out here in Chicago. Dynamite, I can't even call that. They too busy worried about what Cmpunk is saying. NXT, decent go-home show, but still, you know what I mean? Let's talk about it, man. Smackdown, man. The crowd. Probably the best thing about Smackdown was the crowd. I can't hate on the crowd. The crowd did great, you know. I mean, there's jam packed. And you know what, man? Pray for the people on the East Coast because they was having earthquakes all day out there in New Jersey and Philly and New Jersey and New York is like right next to each other. So I'm just keep them in prayer about, I pray all is well because like I said, we got Mania tomorrow and Sunday. So pray for all the people that's out there, out there for the festivities and everything. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give my honest thoughts about what I think is going to happen in WrestleMania Night 1, Night 2. Stand and Deliver. If I could think about the matches on the top of my dome, Trick, Mello, I'm going to go with Trick. Tony D versus Dragunov. I'm going to go with Dragunov and retain. Roxanne Perez versus Lyra Valkyria. I'm going to go with Roxanne to get a championship back. Triple threat for the North American Championship. That's Oba Femi, Josh Briggs, and Dijak. I'm going to go with Dijak to become the new North American champion. A 3-on-3, 6 women tag team match, 3-on-3. Fallon and Kiliana and the other young lady versus JC James squad. I'm going to go with Killian Jordan and them to get it done. Did I leave a match? I feel like I left a match off. What's Joe Gacy? Joe Gacy versus Sean Spears. So I'm going to go with, I guess Joey Gacy gets it done. Oh, and the tag team titles. Does Axelman get it? Do they win the tag team titles? Yeah, I guess they win them. I guess we crown new NXT Tag Team Champ. So that's Stand and Deliver review or prediction. All right, so here we go. Becky Lynch versus Rhea Ripley, a.k.a. Mommy. I'm going to be 1,000% with you. The build-up for this wasn't great, but I'm going to say it's a tad bit better than what it was between Rhea and Charlotte. Becky trying to get back on top. Rhea is on top, and she ain't going anywhere. I just pray that these ladies can deliver and do what Charlotte and Rhea did last year. This is the beginning of the show, so you're leading the fans. You're leading everybody in. You're setting the table for the rest of the show. Rhea is not losing that championship, ladies and gentlemen. She is not losing. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6-man tag team match to determine who's going to win the Undisputed Tag Team Championship. This is a ladder match. Traditional ladder match pulls up at WrestleMania every now and then. I'm going with the titles to get disbanded. The titles are going to get broken up. The Raw titles are going to R-Truth and Miz. All the shucking and jiving that R-Truth has been doing is about to pay off. And for the SmackDown side, they just got beat down on Raw on SmackDown tonight. Grayson Waller and Austin Theory are going to become your SmackDown champions. This matchup just got thrown together. Triple H just trying to tell you that these two been beefing all year. No, they haven't. This was just thrown together because we got to quote-unquote make sure Ray and Esteban is on the show. This should have just been Ray and Esteban. That's what it should have been. But Triple H said, no, we're going to have another multi-man match. Listen, this is multi-man match WrestleMania. You would have thought Triple H didn't got a hold of Tony Khan's playbook and decide, I'm going to pull a Tony Khan number because this is exactly what Tony Khan would do. Tony Khan would have all these matches on the show crap, clown, foolish matches that don't even belong on the show. That's what he would do. He would do some stupid stuff like that. That's why I say Triple H and Tony Khan are two in the same. That's why I don't want to hear these fools that be deriding Triple H and these other fools that deride Tony Khan. I call everybody out. That's why I say I keep it mutual. I'm not like these fools that hate on one company and then praise the other one. No, I praise if you're doing good, I give you praise. If you're doing garbage, I'm calling you out. That's why I say this whole week has been trash. Raw was trash. Dynamite was trash. NXT, it was Smackdown. I mean, you want people to be excited going to WrestleMania. You don't want people to say, just another generic show. But again, this is the booking that the cats call these fools. They say they cooking. The kids today keep saying that Triple H is cooking, or they keep saying Tony Khan is cooking. I say no, they not. These circus clowns just booking for themselves. That's what I said. And there's nobody in the IWC that's keeping it real concerning pro wrestling. All these fools are doing is just hating on one and uplifting the other. Or we got to keep it a buck about everything we see, and that's exactly what I'm doing. Carlito is basically turned heel, ladies and gentlemen. Dragon Lee won't be in the matchup. He got injured, and they tried to play it off as if we don't know who it was. So now Andrade, who was playing as if he was a heel about to join Judgment Day, comes on SmackDown, and they say, he's a babyface because he's taking out Dominic and he's taking out Esteban. I'll say, Triple H, what the clown are you doing, man? What kind of foolish booking is this? Like, what are you doing? But anyway, Carlito is going to squash and mess up Ray and them. It's a done deal. Esteban and Dominic is going over, ladies and gentlemen. The brothers, Jay and Jimmy, easy money. Even with Jay going against Solo, losing because of Jimmy, you know the script. Jay goes over at WrestleMania. This matchup, this is the one match, the no-win match. I know we in the match. I understand it. It's sisterhood. The three beautiful black women represent. I get it. I understand. I'm not stupid. But again, I told you, Triple H then backed himself in the corner because you got a young lady right here named Asuka who has not won a WrestleMania yet. Why the clown do you keep booking her like this? This girl should at least have 3 wins on her table. But again, Vince McMahon with the bull jive, he decided to pull. And now Triple H, who is a student of Vince McMahon, books this idiotic match. This match is a no-win situation. I don't give a dang what nobody has to say. This is a no-win situation. I'm going with Jade, Bianca, and Naomi. I mean, I could be wrong, and Triple H can pull a swerve and actually have Asuka and them win. Asuka, Kyrie, and Dakota Kai. But Triple H is a circus clown, so you know how he move. Speaking of being a circus clown, we got these two going at it. This matchup is going to determine where does Chad Gable, where does he lie? Who is he rolling with? Is he going to roll with this man because he's supposed to be his moment? He's supposed to be in this match. Is he going to roll with this man and cost him, or is he going to help this man dethrone him? This man has not been pinned in the last 2 years. He's had the longest reigning he's the longest reigning IC champion of all time. That's a testament to Gunther. I told you, Gunther is great. I like Gunther, but listen, it's been time for him to lose this championship. It's time for him to move on to the World Heavyweight title. That is what he needs to do. So, like I say, it's going to rely on whatever Chad Gable does. Chad Gable is the mediator of what happens to this. The finish to this is by Chad Gable. I'm going with Sammy to win the championship, but he can still cost him. And Bloodline Rules matchup. If Seth and Cody win, the Bloodline are barred from the main event on Sunday. If Rock and Roman win, Bloodline Rules for the main event. That's easy money. Bloodline Rules. Seth and Cody are going to get jumped. I don't know who's turning on who, but Roman and Rock are going to walk out. Easy money. Done deal. We kicked the show off with Seth and Drew. Seth is a beaten man. He's done. And Drew is basically going to Claymore kick him. Match is over. It ain't really going to be a matchup. They're going to probably wrestle for about like 5 minutes. Claymore kick, match over. Now, this is what a lot of people is expecting Damian Priest to come in and kill Drew McIntyre's moment. No, they've been building up this feud between him and CM Punk, who will be on commentary during this matchup. Ain't no way in the world Drew McIntyre is getting cashed in on, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all need to let the elevator go up in the head. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Drew McIntyre is walking in and winning this championship. And they are going to set up a beef between him and CM Punk. Because once CM Punk, if he can get his arm right, like I said, this fool needs to stay healthy. I don't know what it is. His body can't, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Everybody's so freaking excited about CM Punk being back in the E. And I'm like, man, he just got there and he got hurt again. I'm like, bro, can he stay healthy? That is the question that we're going to have to ask ourselves concerning Punk. Can he go at least a year plus without getting injured? And it seems like he can't. I hope, I pray that he can stay healthy, but that's the feud they building towards. And I'm telling you, it's not going to make a lick of sense with them beefing and he don't have the main championship or the main title for Raw for the time being. This thrown together matchup with, unfortunately, like I said, the Street Profits, they hold value then died. Bobby Lashley is just there because you already know why. And then they brought them back to try to make this dude feel like he's irrelevant. I mean, I genuinely tried to get behind this young man. I wanted to see what was the big hype. I remember him dealing with Keith Lee and all that. And ever since then, I ain't really gave a rat's behind about this dude. I haven't. They have revamped Karrion Kross over and over and over, and I still don't get the hype. So now B-Fab is with him, and then his wife is with him. So they having a street fight or whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be 100% with you. I know everybody be always talking about us being on the show and all this crap. I'll be telling y'all, we just there to be there. So I'm going with Final Testament to win. One of them is turning heel. It's over. It's not working, man. I told Cats from the beginning. Cats told me, man, said, yo, you got to give it a chance. Triple H and them, they different. They not like Vince. I said, no, he ain't. Triple H is the same exact way as Vince. I don't give a dang what nobody has to say. He's the same way. And I knew that this wasn't going to work. I knew it. I said, I'm not, y'all was like, oh, man, this is, no. Us in WWE, it's a no-go. You can't trust them clowns. And before people say, well, what about Shawn Michaels? Let me tell you something. Some points, yeah, but there's other points, you can't even trust Shawn Michaels. You generally can't. So I'm not trusting them. Like I said, I told you I wasn't going to trust them. And look, they're a joke. This is a joke matchup. It's a joke. This matchup was thrown together because he couldn't lose to this guy. So they decided to throw this match together. These two was beating the snot at each other at the doggone WWE World early this morning. And he bust his nose open. So now, you already know what's going to happen. LA Knight is going over AJ Styles. AJ Styles don't need to win nothing. Easy victory for LA Knight. This matchup, don't give a rat's behind about. Logan Paul is winning. Easy money. They put them two in there to basically raise his stock. He's going to beat two legends in the game. He's going to beat Kevin Owens and he's going to beat Randy Orton. It's a done deal. This is a no DQ matchup because why? It's a triple threat. So expect KSI to get involved. Don't be shocked if Jake Paul pulls up and have some kind of situation with it. Don't be shocked if he pulls up and that's the reason why he ends up winning. This matchup, ladies and gentlemen, because Damage Good is about to look like a serious joke on night one. And I'm telling you right now, everybody's expecting Bayley to go over. I was sold that Bayley was winning. I really was until this match got made. Once this match got made, I say ain't nowhere in the world Triple H is really finna bury the mess out of Damaged Goods. That makes absolutely no sense. You really want to elevate Bayley? Bayley goes on a chase and she wins that championship going into SummerSlam. It's not that difficult to book. It's not. I know people want her to get her moment at WrestleMania. No, she ain't getting it. Her moment was just to get her first singles match. That was it. EO got this on lock. I'm standing on business. Somebody from the Japanese community got to go over. Somebody. Because it's, like I say, it's a complete joke. Like I say, H do us bogus, but he know he do them bogus too. It's just how the game works. I'm just trying to tell you, folks won't go this deep talking about pro wrestling. They just won't. So somebody got to tell you the truth. And the main event, ladies and gentlemen, done deal. The so-called slogan that I've been hearing since last year. Finish the dang story. Finish the story this. Finish the story that it's over. Ladies and gentlemen, bloodline rules. It's going to look like everything, like every person in the whole family is going to be against this man. He's going to have nobody. But just like in the end game when Captain America was by himself, and next thing you know, the little shadow thing opened up, Black Panther and them came out, then everybody started pulling up. Everybody. This is exactly what we getting ready to get with this matchup. You're getting ready to get it. It's about to be a circus through and through. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Everybody's expecting Roman Reigns to retain. Everybody. Not me. I was on that bandwagon last year. Trust me, I would prefer Roman to go over. But I'm not stupid. He's not going over. Cody Rhodes is finally going to finish his freaking story. He's going to win this championship, and he's going to win it by hook or crook, by the help of Stone Cold, the help of John Cena, and they've been advertising Brock Lesnar pulling up. Who knows what other circus clowns are coming? But I expect all kind of foolishness to break loose in this circus match right here. Cody Rhodes is going to finish his freaking story. That's it. Now, Cmpunk situation. What he said about the company in AEW and his time there, and the foolishness that happened at Brawl Out, then the crap that happened at All In, all of this, all of that. He talked about Tony Khan is not a boss. He's a freaking clown. And he basically pumped himself up to make himself seem like he was the victim while they were the ones causing all the drama. Ladies and gentlemen, it takes two to freaking tangle. Everybody was in the wrong. Punk was in the wrong because he has a short temper. He gets easily triggered real fast. And then them circus clowns in AEW, whether it's Jack Perry, whether that's the Young Bucks or whatever, are too immature to learn how to work together. The reason why CM Punk is back in WWE is because AEW definitely has structure problems. They're immature. Every time somebody says something bogus about them, they're hopping online. They got to clap back and all. Listen, there's absolutely no problem clapping back. But when that's all you do, and then your ratings are low, and then people are not pulling up to your product and all this stuff, I think you need to focus on bettering your product. That's just my 2 cents on it. I told you, CM Punk is a goof. Yes, he's a goof, but so is the clowns at AEW. Tony Khan, yes, he's a clown. He's a clown because guess what he decided to do? He had Adam Copeland come out there and basically, quote unquote, clap back, talking about AEW's where the best wrestlers wrestle and this and that. And I'm like, man, you should be talking about your freaking TNT championship. That's what he should have came out there and did. But nope, that's all everybody was talking about. So then fast forward to what I said earlier, what Triple H and them was doing, talking about AEW. Instead of them focusing on talking about freaking WrestleMania, everybody who was on interview kept mentioning AEW. Whether it was Pat McAfee, Michael Cole, or whoever else, Rhea Ripley, it didn't matter. Everybody's lips was talking about freaking AEW. I'm like, why the heck are we talking about AEW and WrestleMania? AEW and WrestleMania ain't got nothing to do with each other. Yeah, Tony Khan had Ring of Honor tonight, but that ain't got nothing to do with WrestleMania. You need to be pumping up the matches and getting fans excited about freaking WrestleMania in Philly. Not no goofy AEW. This is why I say it's a double standard. Hardcore WWE shields and WWE fans are cool with that. But you got a problem when Tony Khan and them clap back. I say it's the same thing. You got to keep that same energy. When Tony Khan and them start acting a fool and getting online and start talking on this foolishness, get on this case. When Triple H and them do the same thing, you get on this case. But y'all don't want to do that because you love Papa H. That's all you do. You love that clown. Not me. I don't love Triple H. You know dang well I don't love no Tony Khan. This silly stuff. I don't. I get on everybody's case. Everybody. I cook them all. That's what I do over here at KCFL Wrestling Takes, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we do. We cook folk. When folk get out of line, we cook their tail. We don't play around with these fools. I'm not playing with Triple H lazy day behind with these trash go-home shows he put out. I ain't playing with Tony Khan with his inconsistent book and tell. I'm not playing with these fools. You shouldn't play with them either. You shouldn't play with neither one. AEW hardcore heads, quit pampering Tony Khan. Quit patting him on the head and say, it's going to be, no. You check that fool and tell him, yo, get your behind on social media. Yo, you figure out how to build up a show. You figure out how to tell stories. If you need help, get yourself a writing team or something. Quit worrying about what WWE and them is doing. Quit worrying about Ariel who wanted with his WWE Shield self. Don't worry about what Cmpunk said. Cmpunk don't even work there no more. You focus on getting AEW better. We on the road to freaking Dynasty. That should be your number one goal. How do I get people excited about freaking AEW Dynasty? That should be your number one goal. And then back to Triple H and them. We should be talking about WrestleMania. Not no freaking AEW. Ladies and gentlemen, I done went on for a very long time. I said everything I needed. Oh, let me talk about it. Ronda Rousey was in the news. She is accusing Drew Gulak for groping her. Drew Gulak responds. He says his piece, and he turns off his comment section. Who's in the wrong? Ladies and gentlemen, only time will tell. As of right now, I'm side of Ronda. But only time will tell. Because, first of all, why in the world would you even want to do some stupid stuff like that? Just why? Like, come on now. But it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. I said my piece on that. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the show. It's WrestleMania Night 1. It's Stand and Deliver. Y'all already know what to do. Hit the comment section up. Tell me what you think is going to happen at the show. And that's it. I will talk to you cats. Let's see. If I do not come back to you guys tonight, expect a full video review of everything. Stand and Deliver, WrestleMania Night 1, Night 2, all on Monday afternoon. If I do not come back to you tonight, as soon as WrestleMania is done, if I don't come back to you, even if I don't come back to you at the Stand and Deliver, expect it. Expect everything by Monday. But like I said, I'm going to do my best to get back on here today, right after both shows. I'm going to try my best. But if not, expect everything on Monday. A full thorough review of Stand and Deliver. A full thorough review of Night 1, Night 2, WrestleMania 40. This is the 40th extravaganza of WrestleMania. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. I'll talk to y'all cats later. This is your main man, Caseville, King Self of Life Wrestling It Takes. Hit the freaking comment section up. Let me know what you think. Hit the like button, and I'll talk to y'all cats later. Holla at your boy.